Hey friends, Andy Trop here. I want to talk to you about a new integration between Slack and Evernote. I want to walk you through the three different shortcuts that Evernote and Slack now have to kind of work together. And I am not so excited about a couple of these and super excited about one of them. So let me walk you through them. First, in the description of this video, I put a link to this Evernote blog post that talks about how you can connect your Evernote account to Slack. The most important thing you want to do is actually, let me switch over here, go to this URL at the bottom in the chat. I'll revise this and I'll put it in the discussion as well here. But you want to go to evernote.com/slack, evernote.com/slack, and that's how you're going to begin the process to get it connected. Now there are three shortcuts between Evernote and Slack now. So once you've connected it, first you can create a note to self. And you can do that simply by doing /note right there. Now the interesting thing about this integration is that it actually does appending, and so it'll add to an existing note. So let me go over here in my Slack. I'm going to make a new note just by going note. I'm going to enter a few times. Here's a quick tip. You can put today's date and then time. I have some keyboard shortcuts for that. Then I could say this is an example of the first section. So what that's going to do is it's going to create a new note, and it's going to have that in the note. So it's also called Note to Self from Slack. So let me go over to my Evernote and I'll show you what that looks like. We're going to go ahead and hit reload. It's reloading right now. You should see a Note to Self note in the top left-hand corner. There it is, Note to Self from Slack. And you can see right here what I typed in. Now let me go back over here. I'm going to add a little bit more to my Slack. So I've got more note to tell myself, note. And I'm going to maybe put a different time, let's do 11:15. This is more information. Hit enter. Now what will happen is that will append that note. So there it is right there. It added it to that note. Now, every time you do /note, it will look for the existing note to self from Slack and add to that. So, unless you want it to keep adding to that, you're going to have to rename this note. When you rename the note from that point forward, Slack will create a new note called Note to Self from Slack. So, if you want to have an ongoing Evernote note from inside of Slack, then you can do /note and type notes to yourself. The second functionality is /find right there. And one thing you can do, this is actually to search Evernote from within Slack. So I'm going to search for the word mastermind. So I'm going to find the word mastermind in my Evernote. Now, an important note, no one can see this inside of your Slack other than you. You're basically talking to yourself. And so these are my notes. The three notes that it found for that term, which is fascinating because some of these are really old notes. I don't really understand that at all. So it found these three notes, and then I can post it there, or I can close the search results because I don't like what it found. But if you wanted to search for a more recent note, you can do /find. I'll do mastermind there, and it's going to pull up your three most recent notes, or the three notes it thinks are most appropriate for that search term. And you can post it to the page right there. I don't want to do that because those searches aren't very relevant to me. So I don't really understand why I did that. So anyway, I'm going to close the search result. So that's the find. Not a huge fan of find right now. Maybe it'll work better for you. And the last one is clip. Now again, clip is kind of confusing, can be kind of laborious. This is to take something from Slack and put it in your Evernote. You're going to clip something from Slack. Now on any of these, you can do / and then clip and then help, or /find help, /note help. It'll give you some tips. So for instance, on the /clip space help, it'll give you all these different flags. They call them flags. And you can, show you sort of how to write out these. So the only one I could really find that I thought was sort of applicable is if you want to copy or clip a note from inside of Slack. Or a message inside of Slack. So I have this PDF right here And it says you have to get the link. You have to copy the link from Slack in order to do this. So I went over here and I hit copy link. It didn't work. Let me do that real quick. Copy link, and then I do /clip. Whoops. And then I pasted that URL. Now let's see if it works. It didn't work before. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work. But what I had to do is if I went up here, find this thing here again. If I go and I find, it's just goofy. If you do it right here, I think it's right here. Right there. Click on the time, click copy link, then you do that one. I think that one worked. Yeah, that one worked. So I don't know why. I don't know why the link from the date right here worked for copy link. The one over here didn't work. So again, this one right here, copy link, didn't work. This one right here did work. So right click here and hit copy link, do /clip, and then paste that link, and that's how you can clip that. And if you go over to my Evernote, you'll see it's still syncing, but that'll pop up over there. So those are 3 different shortcuts that now exist for you to integrate Evernote and Slack. Again, go to this blog post, 3 ways Evernote helps you harness ideas in Slack. I think the most helpful one is probably the /note, if you want to write a quick note to yourself from within Slack and get it into Evernote and then append that. I think that's the best. So check out this Evernote blog post, and then make sure to go to evernote.com/Slack, and that's how you can add the integration to all of your Slack channels. My name is Andy Traub. I hope this was extremely helpful for you. Let me know how it worked for you. God bless. Keep shipping. The world needs your work. See ya.